In our 30 years, we have served over 750,000 people across Arizona.
In Arizona, we're the only hotline that connects teens with other teens to talk about anything that they might want to talk about.
I feel like without the proper outlets to express that, the people to go to and talk to, it's really difficult for teens to just kind of imagine themselves in a place in the future where they're gonna get over it and be happy.
A lot of people just really need that in their lives. They need to have some reason to live. They need to have that hope. They need to have a vision of this is where I'm going to be in 10 years, or this is where I'm going to be in 20 years.
It's just the idea that one day, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the next day, but sometime in the future, you'll be happy and things will be going well.
Teen Lifeline is best known for our 24-hour peer counseling crisis hotline. We run a hotline for teens across the state.
They can call in and talk a little bit about their problems. And we don't give them advice, we kind of just help them figure out what they want to do, and they get to come up with their own plan based off of that.
I feel that adults generally have this kind of misconception that what these teenagers are going through aren't 100% real and aren't that serious.
That is the primary reason why teenagers turn to suicide. I think they lack some of the resources, some of the coping skills that adults have, but we're still expected to be treated as adults and to face the same issues as adults.
So when it's peer-to-peer like Teen Lifeline is, we're creating a space for teens that teens don't usually have in their own life. And that's what makes Teen Lifeline such a great organization.
I went home and talked to my children. I had 3 teenagers at the time, and 2 of my 3 teenagers had considered suicide. It was an incredible moment. I mean, it was one of those moments where you say, you've got to be kidding. I was in disbelief.
And we're here to just say, you're not alone. We're here, and we're always here.
And from the time I pick up the phone to the time I say goodbye is my opportunity to make their life a little bit better. And be that connection of hope, and be that lifeline for them when they might not have anyone else.
But when we talk to them and we tell them that they can and they have the tools to do that, something just kind of clicks with them and they understand that they can do whatever they set their mind to.
There's something special in everyone, and there's something important in everyone that needs saving. But Teen Lifeline is one of those places where everyone is accepted. We're open to everyone. You just have to want to be here. You just have to want to help people.
I actually had abdominal surgery about, I want to say 4 months ago, and I had to leave school for 6 weeks. I got to get well card from everyone, which was super helpful because being in the hospital, I ended up having a G-tube down my throat, and I didn't feel like I had any friends to receive this card, and to come here and to have people checking in on me just meant the world.
When you're up here, you can come and just come whenever you want. You can come for a minute, or you can come for 6 hours, or even more if you wanted. And you could just come here, take calls, or you can come when you're having a bad day and just hang out.
That just really has changed who I am. I was really awkward and shy, and I feel more sociable now and just really comfortable with myself. And I feel before I came to Teen Lifeline, I couldn't say that I love myself, and now I can actually say I do love myself.
Junior year had been tough on me. I was really struggling in school. And then on the 25th, my mom came home and she told me that my cousin Jake had died. And I really didn't know what to do with that. Deep inside, there was a part of me that was just in this awful, awful pain. But one day I couldn't handle it anymore. I told one of my friends here, they immediately got Nikki involved. And then all of a sudden I went from being totally alone to having all the support in the world that I could have ever asked for. They were right by my side at my darkest times and the best moments. So I feel like Teen Lifeline's actually saved my life. And that's why I come back day after day.
The change that our volunteers go through, they truly are superheroes in everything that they do.
I feel like we do save lives, I feel like when we're on the phone with someone, when we get off the phone with someone, we're just taking steps to making sure that they are more confident in themselves and that they're more safe.
It is teens talking to other teens, and that's not something you see very often, and it's very, very different, but it's good, and I think it should be supported because it does help a lot of people, and it helps people every day.
Through just a single phone call or a couple phone calls, learn some skills and feel like they have the power inside of them to make the decisions that they need to.
A donation to Teen Lifeline means that we're able to keep our door open, we're able to keep our lines open.
We're able to go out, we're able to get in touch with more teenagers, more people to talk to, more people who need our help.
This past year, we actually started a new program. It's one of the first new programs that we've had in over 20 years, and we started texting.
Teens sometimes are more comfortable bringing up some of the things that they think aren't worthy for a call or that are too difficult to speak about. We've definitely had calls where the teen has talked about something so difficult that we know they would have never talked to us about it.
Like, there's no set dollar amount on a person's life, but if it only takes $250 to fund a phone call to a teen that might be suicidal, that's nothing compared to the value of their life.
There are tons of charities out there, tons of great charities that are doing great, amazing work. But Teen Lifeline is one that I think is special. And we do a lot of good, and I feel like we help people immediately.